Okay, pop quiz. How do customers find your parking facility? A. Random dude spinning a sign. B. Random driver driving in circles looking for a parking spot, creating traffic. C. They don't. Or D. Google. If you answered anything but D, you're probably out of business or you will be so soon. My name is Andrew Sachs. I'm the president of Gateway Parking Services, the owner of Harbor Park Garage, CAP, a real estate professional, and a member of the IPMI Education Committee, which is why we're here to learn how to use Google business profiles to drive online traffic to your real world gates. So let's get to it. The online search mega Goliath Google sends more cars to your physical locations than any other source. Okay, if your brain hurts, I understand. So let me break it down for you. Google search equals cars in spots. Again, Google search online equals cars in spots in the real world. But how? So think of it this way: nobody gets in their car to drive to a parking lot. They are parking next to where they are going. The only keyword, that's a search term or phrase, that you need to worry about is parking next to blank, right? There, that is where 90% of drivers start their search. Parking next to SoFi Stadium, parking next to Dallas Fort Worth Airport, parking next to Johns Hopkins Hospital, parking next to Simon Hall, where I have a class in 10 minutes and get me their stat, right? That search will take a driver to a myriad of results, including ParkWiz, Spot Hero, Way.com, Parking.com, Parkopedia, your company website, or whomever has managed to rank in the top 5. So here's a search for parking next to National Aquarium. And as you can see, there's an ad by the National Aquarium. Don't get me started on how Google rips people off on that. Okay. Then there's the actual National Aquarium. Then there's people also ask with information about where to park. Okay, great. Then there's Spot Hero, right? Now that's below the fold, below, so you can't see it because this is my original screen. But look over here, National Aquarium, Baltimore parking. That is a Google business listing search, and it's right up top, right there in front, right? So, and Google gives that to you for free. Let me say that again. Google gives that to you for free. So Google is willing to give you for free top billing for your business, and Google drives 90% of traffic. That's worth paying attention to, if you ask me. So, how do we do this, right? How do I accomplish this? It's easy. Like everything else in life that matters, it starts with a Google search nowadays, right? So, here's a search for UMBC parking, right? And University of Maryland, Baltimore campus. I love picking on them. And basically, it's very simple. They already have a listing. And if you see down here, own this business, click on that. Boom, done. In this case, request access. You go through the steps. It's easy. I don't own them, so I can't do that, but you get the idea. Okay. Now, once you're in, they give you a whole bunch of options, right? You can, oh, what did I do? Let me go back. Okay. You can, let's go to the map and see how it shows up, right? So here it is, UMBC parking services. You also see that they have multiple spaces. If I make this a little bit more, there we go. Okay. So here they have 24, 25. Oh my God, they have a whole bunch of lots. Now, what's in a name? Freaking everything. Why? Because lot 24 doesn't mean anything to anybody who doesn't know what lot 24 already is. And if they already know what lot 24 already is, they're not doing a Google search for it, right? Think about it. So, but what they could do is rename lot 24 UMBC Stadium Parking Lot Number 24. Cool. Now Google can take that information and deliver it online to people who can go, oh, okay, yeah, I'm looking for stadium parking. Great. And that will help the user, the individual, enter that into their GPS device on their phone, and it'll take them direct to that parking lot. And what's great about that is instead of someone saying, take me to UMBC and let me find where to park, Now they're not driving around campus like that little girl in the car, causing trouble, creating traffic, and being dangerous. Instead, they're going right to where they need to go. They park, they save time, less traffic. Everybody wins in my book. Okay. So now, once you've claimed your listing, they give you a lot of information. So here's Harbor Park Garage, which is my garage, and here's just the information page, and they're giving me data. That's great, right? So I can see some really interesting stuff. So let's go to insights here, right? And I can see, this is awesome to me, right? The number of times that I've shown up, my search has shown up in the last week, 8,000 times. That's good. What's even more useful is Ah, call data, right? The number of times people have called this month, 149. The days they call, right? You know what? I better make sure that they're answering calls on Monday when it's busy. They're missing. Okay, who's working Mondays? Let me get down to that, right? Messages. People are reaching out via Messenger to get information. Bookings. Okay, we're not set up for that. I should do that. My bad, right? Directions. 5,752 people asked for directions because I claimed this profile to my parking facility. If my max rate is 25, 28, 30 bucks a day, do the math. It's simple, even though I can't do it right now, right? And website clicks, great. They went to my website to get more information. Awesome, right? So that is valuable if you ask me. That's just data. You show that to your boss, you're getting a raise. Guaranteed. Tell them Andrew said to give you a raise. Okay, I'm probably running out of time here. Also, reviews, incredibly important. So here are example reviews and my responses. You have to respond to reviews, engage with your customers. Why? Because customers get valuable information, but Google says, oh, okay, you've got 500 reviews and a 4.25 rating, and your neighbor garage, your competitor, has 25 reviews and a 1.25 star rating. Guess who Google's going to show more? So if you're not taking care of your customers, you're not taking care of customer service, you're going to sink in the ratings. Google's not going to show you. 90% of people start with Google. People aren't going to find you. You're out of business. It's just how it works. That's life. Okay. So, you have to pay attention to reviews, and you have all this other data. And guess what? They let you change all of your information. You can enter the hours you're open, the days you're open. If you're open for a holiday, closed for a holiday, guess what? We're always open for a holiday, right? You can enter your website. You can create appointment links, which I highly recommend. You can do products. I love this, right? I'm selling for the National Aquarium. Click here. It takes you straight to buy a product, right? And all of this shows on the Google listing, and Google's stealing this information. Like, thank you, give us your information so we can monetize it. And you're like, thank you, please steal my information so I can monetize it. I don't know what else to tell you. It's all here. Sign up for Google My Business Profile. I am out of business. Tune in next time. Thank you.